Outstanding since given his chance at the top of the order. 445 runs Jonny Bairstow got in that IPL in 10 matches, an average above 50. Big ground, not a sellout yet. Forecast is good, and there'll be
नया पुराना किस्सा है पर इस पे अपना हिस्सा है
150 साल से दुनिया भर में अपनी बेहतरीन क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स का भरोसा लिए नेस्ले है आपकी हर कहानी का हिस्सा। नेस्ले, साथ भरोसे का।
partnership. One slip and a ring on that offside. Straight away, off the mark.
That's what these two do very well indeed. And obviously pierce the gap and get the boundaries, but they're very good at running between the wickets together. Spent a lot of time opening the batting. Will be absolute certainties for that first game against South Africa on the 30th of May, if they're both fit. Jonny Bairstow saw him quite a bit in the IPL. Was absolutely outstanding. Just brutalised the attack on a number of occasions. The first game I watched, he was a little bit circumspect, just wanting to feel his way into the tournament, but he was belligerent both against pace and spin.
Just really scratching his crease, Jonny Bairstow. Sometimes on a fresh pitch like this, you can slide around on your crease with spikes on. So Bairstow just getting his footing right. See where he scraped. Has solid feet underneath him. Bit of shape there. There's a good breeze blowing for the left armour. I'm surprised as well they didn't play Mohammad Amir. I think England probably Archer. They've virtually made their mind up. Amir, have Pakistan made their mind up on Mohammad Amir or not?
Well, they can't have done. He's just got 3 one-day internationals now to stake a claim, and you never know, conditions might not suit him at the other grounds, so...
Nice shot. Just 5 wickets in his last 15 matches, Mohammad Amir. My point is, they could have made their mind up the other way. We keep reading it as an Archer situation, where Archer's not in that World Cup squad, but we feel he will be. And we read it a similar sort of way, that that's what they'll do with Amir. Some Pakistan fans will say, no, move on.
I just think if you're doing that, you're putting all your eggs in one basket. He's someone who can swing the ball. Give him the opportunity to try and swing the ball in English conditions. There's no one else in this Pakistan lineup who can do that.
Swing from there, because that's down the leg side. You're right. That's been his problem, Amir. The white ball hasn't been swinging for him. As it has been for David Willey, actually. Willey obviously a little bit slower than Mohammad Amir. It would swing. Three bowlers having a little giggle to themselves. I'm sure there's a lot of discussion about Archer. They've been asked so many times about him.
There's no question now. I mean, after the way he bowled at the Oval, just the pace he generates, but the movement he was getting off the surface, you just think about him opening up in the first World Cup game and the potency that he brings to the attack. He can bowl at the top, in the middle, at the death.
Looks a belter, doesn't it? Looks a real belter. It's not slow, it's coming onto the bat. Not a lot of sideways movement. Just looks a good pitch. There was a 50-over game here, domestic Sussex against Hampshire, where 700 runs were scored in the day. Rather be a batsman than a bowler here. punch down the ground. I reckon we'll have our first boundary of the day. We do. 6 for none after 1.
Yeah, just lens on it. Not loads of movement. Just holds that shape. Lovely balance as he plays it.
You feel that will be England's batting lineup. First World Cup match, they will tinker with the order. Joss Buttler will move up the order if England get off to a flyer of a start. Bowlers are still debatable. Fahim with the new ball.
Also has a decent economy. Takes wickets, hits the pitch hard. Actually a lot quicker than people anticipate him to be.
This always winds me up, I'm afraid. It must wind fans up, more importantly. 4 umpires at ground.
Yeah, you would have been pointing your fingers by now, Nasser.
Just 4 umpires at ground. Just stand out there in the middle in the morning and say, what's the problem? Sort it out. Play's been going 7 minutes and we've only had 1 over.
Bring on the 100 ball, is that what you're saying, Nas?
Quick game's a good game. Well, nothing's moved apart from the players are now ready. Well, Fahim with the new ball, but in the last 7 matches has just the 1 wicket. 234 runs, so he's someone that'll be looking over his shoulder at Amir.
Yeah, generally someone who comes on first change. Played a lot. Played the 2 matches against Australia in the UAE.
Or nip back. Esto wanted a run, Roy not convinced.
Doesn't often play a full series, in and out of the side. He's a very useful all-rounder. Yeah, what a great looking average that. Not bad if you're batting.
Just as you said, useful all-rounder. Someone decided to put his 191 bowling average up. Who've you upset?
Thanks for that, Lynchy. I'm going to name and shame him.
Punched away.
देखने के साथ साथ हमारे YouTube चैनल को भी सब्सक्राइब कीजिए, शुक्र है.
Second ball of this over was where you have to bowl to Roy. Try and get it nipping back in. He pushes out in front and occasionally leaves a gap between bat and pad. Bottom hand comes off the bat because of it. That's how you bring it into him, try and nip it back in. Those beautiful high hands, though. If you get it wrong, you'll hit it at the top of the bounce.
Again, just reaching for a little bit. Decides to come down the wicket, try and put some pressure back on the bowler, change up the length as well. Good bowling from Ashraf. And he just tries to make it a little bit fuller for himself. But it's not quite there.
James Vince was talking in the week about when he was brought back into the side. He spoke to Owen Morgan, how do you want me to play if I do play in the top of the order? And Morgan just said, go out and express yourself when you do play for England, but if it's a good pitch, you want Really express yourself. Don't worry about getting out. Obviously, Vince not playing here today. He's going to play tomorrow in that semi-final against Lancashire. So you sent. Gonna just have to hurry. He does. Mid-on is slow. A good start from Fahim. 7 for none.
नया पुराना किस
नेस्ले, सात भरोसे का।
Limited overs format.
To continue, just to slip still. This is why I wanted Roy to play Isha in these games, because when he doesn't play for a while, you can see here he just struggles a little bit with his rhythm. Nothing that a couple of boundaries won't change, and knowing Roy will get off to a flyer. But he needs to keep playing. Someone like Morgan can go 3 months without a knock and come in and look $1 million. Jason Roy needs to just get into the rhythm of batting again.
Yeah, that was a little bit more solid. But the ball before just sort of angling away from him. He's searching for the ball still. Lovely day in Hampshire. A few more with jumpers and coats and umbrellas out at the Oval the other day.
Squirting away, leading edge.
स्कोर हो गया 7 रन 2.3 ओवर हो चुके हैं। पाकिस्तान ने टॉस जीत कर पहले बॉलिंग करने का फैसला कर दिया और ये बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त गेंद थी। शहनशाह अफरीदी बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं और अभी तक 6 रन 0 विकेट।
Slip has come out to a man on the drive, leg side.
बॉलर आई गेंद की और बहुत ही खतरनाक गेंद मिस कर पाए।
Yeah, so needs a line change.
दोस्तों आप लोगों से गुजारिश है कि अगर अभी तक आप लोगों ने हमारा YouTube चैनल सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब कीजिए और साथ ही बेल आइकन प्रेस कीजिए। जैसे ही मैं लाइव आऊँगा तो आप लोगों को नोटिफिकेशन मिलेगा।
Leg stop, maybe even just outside.
तो जल्दी से जल्दी चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। अब थोड़ी देर के लिए मैं लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग को बंद करने वाला हूँ। सब्सक्राइब कीजिए। जैसे ही मैं आऊँगा दोबारा एक नए तरीके से मैं उर्दू कमेंट्री लगाने के लिए आ रहा हूँ, तो इसके लिए मैं लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग को करने वाला हूँ बंद। तो आप लोगों से गुजारिश है कि चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। जैसे मैं दोबारा लाइव आऊँगा नोटिफिकेशन आपको मिलेगा, तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब ज़रूर कीजिए। स्कोर हो गया 7 स्कोर 2.5 ओवर हो चुके हैं। शहनशाह अफरीदी है बॉलर और आखिरी गेंद फेंकने के लिए तैयार है। दौड़ना शुरू किया, एम्पायर को क्रॉस किया, हाई गेंद की और बहुत ही ज़बरदस्त शॉट मारा है और दो रन के लिए वापस दौड़ रहे हैं और इसी गेंद पे 2 रन बना लिए। स्कोर हो गया 9 3 ओवर के अख्ताम पे।
150 साल से दुनिया भर में अपनी बेहतरीन क्वालिटी प्रोडक्ट्स का भरोसा लिए नेस्ले है आपकी हर कहानी का हिस्सा। नेस्ले, सात भरोसे का।
9 for none, so a good start from Pakistan. There's hardly been a poor delivery gone down. There's been a couple of leading edges. Jason Roy just searching for some time in the middle and some form.
It's a relatively reticent start for England. Some good stuff from Pakistan, bowling some good areas, but from an England point of view, you're generally seeing them in the first 10 blazing it away. It's just the way they've played in the last 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, but these two know that 10 for none after 3 could easily become 50 for none.